Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another vlog. Welcome to another day. Today is a very special day. And if you were tapped into my vlog from last week, if you haven't, go ahead, go back, watch that joint. But if you're tapped in, then you know that at the end of the episode last week, I told you that this week, for this vlog, would be a very special vlog. And so by now, you've already seen that I worked out today, that I got my coffee. And the reason why today is such a special day is because today is the anniversary. Don't yell at me. Today is the anniversary of Raquel and I's marriage. I'm gonna hold for applause. Thank you. So today marks 11 years of being married to Raquel, and it's kind of crazy. 11 years is a long time. I don't know why it feels longer than like when we got to 10 years, like 10 years just felt like dang, it's 10 years, but 11 just, I don't know, 11 just sounds crazy. Anyways, for our anniversary, usually what we do as kind of like an annual thing is that we take a trip. So every year not every year that we've been married, but for the last few years, maybe 5 or 6, I don't know. But we've taken a trip every anniversary that we've had. So this year, we are both going into a very, 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 very busy season of our life. This might be the busiest season to date. And we just have a lot going on, which I'll kind of update you guys on all those things a little bit later. But this episode is not about that. But anyways, so when we were trying to discuss on where we wanted to go for our trip, we talked about, well, actually it was Raquel's idea. She was like, oh, what if we just do like a cabin? So I was like, oh, that's cool. Like I've never done a cabin before. I've never done anything like that. I've never, like even when we go to Deep Creek, it's not a cabin. It's usually, a pretty good sized house. We're with a bunch of people. But for us, we just wanted to kind of get away from the noise. We wanted to go somewhere where it wasn't going to be super busy.
We wanted to go to Miami.
Yeah, originally, we went to Miami last year, and I loved Miami. I loved it. But this year, we kind of wanted the opposite. We wanted quiet. We wanted just, tranquility. Just basically a weekend full of just spending time together, enjoying each other, enjoying just the peace, enjoying nature. So we are going to, drumroll please, we're going to the Shenandoah Valley. I think it's called Mount Jackson. And we're just going to, it's not a cabin, but it's classified as a yurt. And I don't know if y'all ever...
Eva says skirt. She says
a skirt?
No, well, she says yurt, but like skirt. Skirt.
Yeah, I've never been in a yurt.
Shout out Evan.
I've never been in a yurt before. But this will be our first time. So when we get to the B&B, I will do my world famous B&B tour, kind of show you guys around, everything like that. But as you guys know, this is still road to my first show. So, you know what I'm saying? It's still, we're still locked in. Y'all saw earlier today, we put in some pain this morning. And just because it's our anniversary and just because, you know, we're taking a little mini trip does not mean protocol has changed. We are still locked in. We're still dialed. I have my food scale. I have my body weight scale. I have stuff to make sure that I'm staying the course. Got my supplements, all of that. However, today, as you know, well, you don't know, but today's Friday, and if you've been watching for the last couple episodes, you know that Fridays are my high day, where I have more calories, I have more carbs, I have a little bit more flexibility into what I eat. I'm not eating like a rabbit. So that being said, we are going to a restaurant tonight. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm not gonna go to the restaurant and act like I've never eaten before, like my dad used to tell me in the times where anywhere we would go eating outside the house. That's the one thing he would tell me and my brother is, y'all better not act like you ain't never ate before. And I'm gonna act like I've eaten before. However, I'm still going to enjoy myself. I'm gonna have a nice steak. Hopefully they got like a baked potato or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy myself. And I've made sure that my day has reflected around me making sure that I can still eat a decent dinner. And like I said, we're just gonna enjoy the trip, enjoy the evening. We got a bunch of stuff planned for tomorrow as far as like, you know, outdoorsy type stuff. And as long as the weather is permitting, we will be able to take you guys along for our journey through nature. You know what I'm saying? So again, this is the first time we've ever done something like this before, but who knows? Like maybe if this is something that we really like. I mean, it's really not a crazy drive. It's only about 2 hours from Frederick, so it's not like it's a huge road trip. It's taken me longer to get to DC before. So yeah, hopefully if this is something that we like, maybe we can do it again. Maybe we can do it in the future with the kids. Who knows? But also too, this place is known for having like a really cool ski resort and like a lot of winter stuff. So that maybe that's a winter move. Y'all know say.
I'm not skiing again.
But we'll see what it is. So
we have been married for 11 years now. It hasn't been easy.
Dang, bro, for real?
It hasn't been easy, you guys, but we made it. I'm excited to just relax. I feel like life has been just go, 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 go.
Non-stop.
And it'll be nice to just be around nature and kind of getting away from like outside factors and stuff like that. And we got our Coke Zeros. If you know, you know. They're better from the fountain.
Always better from the fountain.
Sheets is our go-to for fountain Coke Zeros.
That's our sweet treat, bro.
Yeah. So when I don't have a milkshake.
That's the alternative.
When I can't have a milkshake, I have a Coke Zero. So.
It's a good trade-off to me.
So yeah. Living La Vida Loca.
Anyways, we're gonna check in with y'all at the Airbnb. We'll give you a quick tour. Then we're gonna get dressed for dinner. Then we're gonna eat, and then we'll see where the rest of the night takes us, which is probably just taking us to bed. So. All right, let's see what this yurt talking about. Okay. Light. All right. Kitchen. Oh man, that rain sound. Oh, this is what I be YouTube This is why I YouTube at night. 4K rainfall. Alright, so we have bedroom in here. Nice. It's actually a good sized bedroom. Good sized bedroom. Good sized bed. I got el baño aquí. Yup. Yurt. Nice. It's a little floor bed though, so I'm gonna have to really fall in that thing. Alright. Ooh. Steps are narrow. Oh man. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Okay, now this is tough. This is really like, I mean, obviously we don't need all this space, but this is really cool up here. I bet at night on a clear sky, it looks really cool. But nice and simple. Yurtskis. Now this is dope. Let's see. I want to see what this button does. Ooh. Nice. All right. Let's go get this stuff in. Raquel is still in the car. Oh, these steps ain't no joke. All right, so Raquel's still in the car. We're gonna go bring the stuff in the house, get settled, get changed, and then it's dinner time. So, yeah. Until the next time I check in with y'all. Hi. Buenos dias, top of the morning. Welcome to another beautiful day, and welcome to day 2 of the anniversary vlog. So, it's the morning. It's pretty early. It's early for us. Well, it's early for me.
That part.
And so yeah, we're here, and you know, checked in, settled in, had a really nice, calm night. We we actually kind of had a little bit of an unplanned night. We fell asleep upstairs. So like the little upstairs part that I showed you guys yesterday, we fell asleep upstairs in separate beds looking at the stars. So like we were watching a show last night. We paused the show, and Raquel's like, I wonder if we can see the stars from like the little dome light. So I'm like,
no, I was trying to see them from outside, and then you
No.
Yes.
You wanted to see them from up there first.
Lies.
You wanted to see them from
Don't
upstairs.
lie.
No, I'm not lying.
Run back the clip.
So we went up, like we climbed up the steps. We could see the dome lights. So I'm laying on, there's like 2 beds up there. I'm laying on.
And you can't get it on camera.
You can't get it on camera because the glare of the dome. So I'm on one bed. I'm laying on my back. I'm looking at the stars. And then Raquel's on the other bed. She's looking at the stars. And I just remember.
Because they're not beds. They're floor mats.
Yeah,
they're
lit.
They're They're so comfy though.
They're very comfortable.
They're floor mats.
They're floor mats. I'm laying on one floor mat. She's laying on the other floor.
And they're
mat.
like not even twin size. I feel like they're small. They're like sleeping bags.
Yeah, they're basically sleeping bags. But I think we were both just tired.
So comfy.
So I'm looking up at the stars. And that's all. That's literally the last thing that I remember.
He said, "Is that a shooting star?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw a shooting star last night because it was too quick to be an airplane. Because I was like, "Is that a shooting star?" And then Raquel's like, "I think it's the airplane." That's the last thing I remember. Last conversation I remember having. And then immediately after that, I roll over, and Raquel's looking at me, and she's like, "I didn't want to wake you up." And I was like,
This morning.
That
was this morning.
That was this morning. And in my head, I'm thinking that it's like, 3 a.m. But I knew it was a little bit too bright for it. But it was like 6 a.m. And I'm like, this was not the plan. But for what it was, I'd say it was pretty good sleep. It was uninterrupted sleep. We were just chilling, and literally we just kind of fell asleep upstairs. But anyways, we're gonna get to this day. I think the advantage of it being early is that we have a lot of time to to take advantage of the day. Okay, so over this building right here is actually like a little gym. So we're gonna go to this building and we're gonna go to this building over here, and we're gonna try to get a little workout in. But I'm gonna let y'all have a little ad break real quick and just enjoy the scenery for a second, and then we're gonna head to the gym. We're gonna walk to the gym. It's pretty closer than it seems on camera. But I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to enjoy this, and then I'm gonna see you at the gym. So workout is complete. We had a very good back and bicep bearing session. Got some good work in. The gym was really, really cool. Very nice. I don't think Raquel and I have ever worked out in like a setting like that. Like, it's kind of like a private gym, but it's basically like a garage gym, but not in a garage. I don't know. But anyways, the gym was cool. I really liked it. More than adequate. Beautiful lighting. It's nice that it's not like scorching hot outside, but the gym did have a little AC unit in there, I guess, if it was hot. But overall, solid workout. What do you think?
I think it's good. Oops. I think it was good. It was quick. It was what it was meant to be.
Yep.
And there was nobody to yap to, so we were done.
Yeah, I mean, quick. I feel like that's half the battle in the gym is yapping, and I know y'all know about that. So all in all, good workout. Now we are walking back to our Airbnb, our yurt. But we're over here saying walking back, but it's super close. Like we're already here. So now we're gonna eat some breakfast and just kind of chill for a second, and then we're gonna go do a digestion walk. There's a trail on the property, so we're gonna take a little stroll, and don't you worry, because I'm gonna take y'all with me. But anyways, let's get to this breakfast, and I'm gonna circle back with y'all in a little bit. Checking back in with you guys. We finished our breakfast, we took a little nap, just kind of chilled in the crib for a little bit, and now we are about to go get some coffee, and then we're gonna go on a little mini hike. And so I'm gonna take y'all to the coffee shop. We're gonna see what the vibe's talking about. We're gonna rate the coffee 1 through 10, and then did I lock the door? Yeah. So to the coffee shop we go. Coffee is secured. Now we are going on a little mini hike. But primero, we must take a sip. I'll say vibes, 3.5 out of 10. I'll say atmosphere, 1 out of 10. But, you know, definitely not the most homey feeling in the world, but it is what it is. We've been in worse places. So, first sip. First sip, I'm gonna get my honest rating of what's that place called? The coffee house?
Coffee to grow.
Coffee to grow. Okay. First sip of coffee to grow with a rating to follow. Let's see. Okay. Nothing on bienvenido, but it's very solid. I give it a 7.5. My socks are still on, but it's very good. Very good, very refreshing. Get me in the right mindset for this hike. So, Raquel, let me get your rating.
It's good. I don't usually get caramel macchiato, but they didn't have any shaken espresso. And I didn't want to, number one, try anything new, and I wanted to get out of there, so I just ordered something.
Yeah, it be like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, now we're gonna head to this little lake to hike, and yeah, we'll tune in there.
Hopefully.
So hike is complete. About a 68 minute hike. 6-7. Total of 2.5 miles. Something slight. Very cool hike though. Very beautiful out here. And it's pretty cool here. And we both hit our step goal for today. So, and we already trained today. So very, very productive. Very productive day. Now we're gonna go rent we're gonna see if we can rent a kayak. We're gonna kayak on this lake. So y'all stay tuned for that. As you can see, we are not on a canoe, nor are we on a kayak. But I'm gonna tell you why. So as soon as we get up to the dock, we're like, hey, we wanna get a canoe. Yeah, but I meant canoe because I knew it was too personal. So get a kayak, and then he's like, all right, have you done this before? And we're like, no. Man, instantly he's like, I'm like, excuse me? So then he's like, all right, well, you'll be fine. You just have to make sure you stay in sync. As soon as he said that, I started doubting the man. I'm not gonna lie. I started doubting. I'm like, we're not gonna be in sync. I'm gonna be either going faster or slower. We're gonna be out of sync and we're gonna tip, but whatever. So then we get down to the dock, give it a little slip, and then she's like, all right, y'all, you know, she saw that our ticket said we were getting a canoe. So she's like, all right, bet. She gets the canoe. She's like, all right, have you guys done this before? And we're like, nope. And she was like, and so I'm like, all right, so clearly this is not something that, you know, you necessarily want to do as a newbie, or maybe they just like, maybe it's just going to be more dangerous for them, more of a liability for insurance, who knows. But anyways, so Raquel and I, neither of us came here with the expectation that any of us would be actually getting in the water. We're not in bathing suits. I'm not in swim trunks.
She's wearing Solomons, I'm wearing Hokas.
They're not Solomons, they're Oakleys, but
Oakleys, sorry.
yeah, we're not prepared for water activity as far as swimming. So as you can see, I have this ginormous life vest around me, choking me out. Raquel as well. And so we get on the kayak, the canoe.
You get it.
I get on the canoe first. I'm like, okay, like, you know, it dipped down a little bit, but you know, I'm getting a little skintier these days, so you know, really, it wasn't really nothing crazy. I was just like, all right, bet, like, you know, I felt a little dip. Then Raquel gets in, instantly tips, not all the way over, but tips enough to the point where like, shorty at the dock has to like grab the side of it to make sure it doesn't tip. All of my confidence that I had completely, it all got thrown away at that very moment. So I was like, all right, bet. So then Raquel's like, Josh, you sure you want to do this? I'm like, well, my pride is like, nah, we can do this. I'm like, we're already here, we got this. And then I'm like, we could do this. And then Raquel's like, well, we're already here, like, you sure you want to do this? And then the girl was like, yeah, I mean, you're still at the dock, so you can switch. So I'm like, all right, I'm not one.
He's saying, let's do it, but his face is saying, let's do it.
Yeah, my mind is like, yo, you got this. But my body is like, you don't got this. So we switch up to the paddleboard. Because also the other thing too is that, like, again, I'm 100% not prepared to be in the water. I got on cloth draws. That's not something that's water friendly. And I have my phone. I have my camera. It's not canoe friendly. So anyways, this paddle boat actually ends up, and it's actually, to me, the better move. Way more stable, you feel me? But on top of that, man, this view, vibes, scenes, everything is super, super beautiful. Weather's really nice. It's a nice little relaxing little leg exercise after, 2 mile hike, or not 2 mile hike, 2 mile hike into a nice little relaxing paddleboarding experience on Lake Laura. So anyways, we're gonna enjoy this hike, and then it is back to the B&B for lunch. So just enjoy these lake vibes, take a little break from reality for a second, and I'll see y'all back at the B&B. Chat, good afternoon or good evening, whatever. So we are back from our hike, and yeah, we're just at the crib. We're just chilling, enjoying the peace, enjoying the quiet, and just trying to really be in the moment. Right now I'm about to make dinner, so we just pretty much skipped lunch. It's almost 7 p.m. The day's kind of flown by. But we went from breakfast to dinner, which is not necessarily a bad thing because, you know, it kind of saves on calories, which means, you know what I'm saying, more calories at dinner. But anyways, we're doing a flank steak with a baked potato with for me, a side of shrimp on top of my steak and green beans. So I'm not even gonna lie to you, I really do not want to do a cooking montage. I don't got it in me. But I'm gonna give you a little something, and then I'm gonna show you the final result, and then that's that. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all in a second.
Wait.